Hi everybody, it's April 1st, 2026. What threatens to break you open? What threatens to cause you to doubt yourself? What threatens to cause you to give up? Those are the most fruitful, the most treacherous, the most evolving situations and facets of a reality. When you are broken by doubt, when you give up, when you are challenged and you feel inundated with just negativity about your life and where you stand, I know it's hard to accept the fact that those are the nexuses of your life, that those are the points of your life where you know who you are at a deeper level. So when you find yourself in those situations, when you've been broken down, when you've given up, you let go, and you start doubting yourself deeply, before you make the commitment to finalizing that self-doubt, finalizing that releasing of your duty, before you get that far, just realize that in the past, when this has happened to you, what happened afterwards? How far did you set yourself back? How far did you have to rebuild yourself after losing that confidence that you built up? How close, do you remember how close you were to reaching your goal, or to not even reaching your goal, but did you realize how, when that happened last time, how close you were to an opportunity, to a new fortunate part of life that you just walked away from because you couldn't see past the darkness, because you couldn't see past the own ugliness that you saw in the mirror. So just remember, in those points that you are breaking down, where things are rainy, where you just can't find the faith, stop for a moment and realize that those are the nexuses of your life. That's where you begin to gain mastery of your life, where you start to notice the cycles of life. So this isn't necessarily about being hopeful. This is about being analytical and rational about reality. You are going to be tested. You are going to be put through doubt. That's just the way that your spirit and your mind interacts with this world. So just because things look dark do not actually mean that there is just light on the other side of those clouds. So this gets me to thinking about eating starvation. What I mean by eating starvation is like when you have a burning desire in your heart, but you are the furthest from acquiring that desire. Are you the furthest from even knowing where to go to find it and to know what it is? When you are stranded from your desire and you are starving, I've learned that you could basically eat the air, so to say. So what I mean by that is that the suffering in this situation is ubiquitous. If you could just consume energy in order to keep on going, in order to keep the faith, sooner or later the desert turns into, it's almost like a video game. There'll be side quests. You're still starving significantly, but as you start to eat the air, as you start to eat the starvation, you find that there's more stuff to do. And you find clues that lead you towards your desire, that lead you closer. And so all these journeys that you take on the side while you are burning with desire, your burning desire starts to transmute into a fervor for your life that you have now. And then you will find that you aren't starving anymore, that you have become a more complete person that is more worthy of your desire, and you will find your desire eventually if you persist. So another thing I could say about eating starvation is that it is a lot of times there's either two camps. You're either going to try to research about your desire, about your need, or you're going to want to just take action. So whatever camp you find yourself in, do that. If you're going to research, learn about your desire, learn what it means to you, learn how it could benefit you, learn how the benefits it has to your life once you get with it, and learn how to take care of it and learn how to keep it once you get it. And if you are in the camp of action, be brave and bold and go ahead and go first. Do not be afraid to get hurt. Do not be afraid to fall down. Do not be afraid to walk into darkness. Do not be afraid of the doubt that you have of yourself. Just go on. Whatever camp you find yourself in, that's how you take action to eat the starvation. The starvation is going to motivate you to satiate your appetite, to satiate your stagnation, and start to go. And the last thing I can say about eating starvation is feeding others. When you are starving and when you feed others, food will appear. This could be literal or proverbial. When you are starving, you provide a meal, you provide wisdom, you provide comfort, you provide love to those that are starving around you. You are going to find that your starvation is dwindling rapidly. You're going to find that you are finding sustenance wherever you look if you become that provider for others. And this isn't just about karma. This isn't just about God rewarding you. This is the nature of goodwill. If you are of goodwill, if you follow the Father, if you follow God, if you do godly things will happen to you. So I hope this helps. Thanks.